Hi, today is April 28th, I believe. Um, I didn't know what I was going to talk about today, but God, He fixed me. He made sure I had something to deliver. So, I want to talk about personal desires versus God's will. And last night, one of the last hopes, last dreams I was clinging on to, uh, God made sure He took away from me. And I probably cried for 2, 3 hours off and on. Um, it's rough. He's been not just stripping my identity, my personality, but my hopes, my dreams, my wishes, because none of it was rooted in Him. Um, so I can't keep carrying that forward. And right now, I'm at a point where I have no hopes, I have no dreams, I have no wishes. I don't even know what to want anymore. And I feel empty. After last night, I feel completely empty. And I cried because I was grieving the loss, but at the same time, um, I felt peace, and I felt like a burden had been lifted off of me, because a lot of the goals that I had wasn't necessarily what I wanted, because I honestly don't even know what I want. It was societal pressure. It was what everybody told me I was supposed to do, or told me what I was supposed to want. And because I was always listening to everyone else, and I was never able to establish my own voice in my youth, it was just, it's just always been misery for me. Every path I've ever taken, whether it was a career, a relationship, a business venture, every path led to misery. And when you've done that for 20 years, um, that's eventually what led to that dark emptiness I was feeling that had me turning to God. And that's the thing. You now, this may not apply to everybody, because I didn't have a relationship with God, and some of you may have that, and have already established rapport with Him. But because my entire life I've never sought God for guidance, so everything that I wanted wasn't rooted in Him. It wasn't coming from Him. So He's eliminated all of my personal desires. And right now I'm at a crossroads because I feel very empty. I don't know what to want anymore. And I'm literally just, living moment by moment. I have to wait for downloads and inspirations from him. And that's a level of, again, faith and surrender that it's hard. It's hard, it's lonely. Um Not a lot of people probably understand, because when I started my transformation journey, I originally started back in September of last year. And I was supposed to be setting SMART goals. That's what my mentor had me doing, setting SMART goals. And I did SMART goals like in different categories: one for finance, one for health, one for wealth, one for family. And just trying to break those goals down into smaller goals, executing them was a struggle. Like the simplest things, I just could not bring myself to do. And that eventually snowballed into me, just realizing I can't do this without God. And I started my prayers in September, but I didn't really get consistent until January. And that's when things really started to change, because that's when I really got raw, real, and completely, bluntly honest with God. And he made moves. Now, I didn't know that he was going to strip me of everything like he's done, but I've done so much crying. I'm so tired of crying. Um, I prayed last night and this morning. I just want his will because clearly I don't know what to want. So um, I'm at a point. I think I'm at a point of full surrender. At least that's the objective. That's the goal. And he's taken away every goal, every comfort. I mean everything. I have nothing but him. That's it. And it's scary because everything in society tells me I need to be planning, 10, 20 years in advance. And I don't even know. I didn't even know what to talk about today. I'm just telling you what I went through last night and the realizations that he revealed to me. And it's it's rough. As you know, I'm almost 40, and to be at this point in life, I didn't think I would be at this point in life. And my 18-year-old self thought I would be married with children, you know, at least 15 years into a career. Um, and my life looks nothing like that. Absolutely nothing like that. And I'm sad. Um, I feel broken. And I know he's not breaking me. I know he's building me. But one thing God is going to do is when he wants to use you, or when you allow him to use you, he's going to get everything out of his way, including you. And, oftentimes we go through life, we don't realize that we're our worst critic. We sabotage ourselves more than anybody. We like to blame other people, but typically we're in our way more than anybody else. And God has shown me that. So he made sure he got everything out of the way. So if you do embark on this journey, which I hope you do, it's just a heads up. You're going to have to let go. And it's hard. It's hard. You're going to have to let go of some people, some relationships, some jobs, some mindsets, some ideologies. A lot of people think not participating in sin or letting go of your vices, whether it's fornication or, illicit drugs, whatever your vice is. A lot of people think that's hard to let go of, but when you have to let go of yourself, that is rough. But I'm here. I'm still surrendered. I don't have any other choice. It is what it is at this point. Um, I'm here, and hopefully, I get some guidance soon because this is really not a good feeling at all.